Namaskar and welcome to e-content development. In this video, we will see what are the various learning methods and learning styles of the learners. So let's have a look at the learning methods and learning styles. So first we'll talk about the learning methods. Usually the learners learn in two ways or two modes, or you can say. First we will talk about the learning methods. So there are two learning methods that usually in teaching and learning happens. So these are synchronous learning and asynchronous learning. Synchronous learning is the learning in which the instructor and the learners are present at the same time. So both the instructors and the learners need to be there at the same time. They can be in the same place, or they can be in different places or different demographic places. So if they are in the same place, it is what usually we do, the traditional face-to-face teaching. So where the learner and the instructors both are there at the same place, and the instructors can interact with the learners. Instructors can easily guess whether the learners have understood the concept or not. At the same time, it is advantageous for the learners to ask questions or queries to the instructors if they have not understood something. But if the instructor and the learners are in different demographic areas or different demographic regions, then the learners and instructors, they can interact with each other via chat. So normally we use the online video conferencing form for this, So many of us have used or heard about Zoom, Skype. So these all can be the modes where the teaching and learning can happen in the synchronous mode or synchronous form, where the instructor and the learner both are present at the same time, and they are delivering and listening to the learners listening to the instructions of the instructor. The second mode of learning is asynchronous learning. Now here the instructor and the learners need not be there at the same time. So they need not be present at the same time for taking the lectures or taking the instructions. So instructor can record his instruction and he can share over some online platforms where the learners can enroll into the course and they can take up the course and follow the instructions. Now all the online courses, they fall under this category. Online courses are all in the form of asynchronous mode. So all the online courses fall under asynchronous learning. For delivering these type of courses, you need to have or you need to know the learning management systems. So there are many learning management systems that are available in the market today. So Moodle being the most popular, then Canvas, then Edmodo. So these are various learning management systems that helps the instructor to deliver a course over the online platform. Now in online mode, when the instructors and the learners are not in synchronous mode, discussion forums play a very important role in asking the queries and solving the queries of the learners. So the learners can interact with the instructor over discussion forums. They can also send emails to the instructor to ask the query. Also, one advantage over in asynchronous learning is where the learners can learn among themselves. So there can be peer learning that happens in the asynchronous mode. So these are the various learning modes that we need to know before we go to e-learning and the way we want to deliver the contents to the learners. So some of the e-learning advantages. So these are the advantages of e-learning. So it is very convenient to the trainers to train the learners. So providing the training to the learners becomes very convenient. So the learners can learn at their own pace, and the trainers can deliver the instructions, pre-record the instructions, and they can share it over to them. So again, both of them can do it at their own pace. So it is a self-pacing facility to every learner. So as I said, today's learners are very flexible. So they don't want strict time zones for learning and solving their assignments. So it is a self-paced. It provides self-pacing facility to the learners. E-learning can also help the learners to engage with the content. So the instructor needs to take care how the learner would be engaged into the course, into the e-content that is providing. So engaging can be done with the help of assignments, quizzes. So engaging the learners is a very important aspect of e-learning. So here the instructor needs to know how to engage the learners. So engaging the learners can be done via the help of quizzes, short answers, discussion forums. So the instructor can raise a question in the discussion forum and the learners can learn through the discussion forum, get the assignments from the discussion forum, and there can also be peer learning. So interactivity is very important in e-learning, and the learners can easily access the reference material that is provided to the learners by the instructors. So these are some of the advantages of e-learning. So see you in the next video.